Okay guys, what I want to do today, I was looking for reviews on these new Power Wheels rollerblades, which you're not seeing here, and I couldn't find anything online, and I had to go off the promotional videos and stuff that the Inline Warehouse did, and now that I've actually got my own pair, I thought I'd give you guys kind of a first impression, first test use, and then I'll actually show you guys them being used here in the United States. Okay, before I go there though, I want to go back to some of my throwback history. In the 90s, this was my gear for rollerblading. We kind of gradually got to this. I did 5, 6, 7 hours a day. I thought I would never stop rollerblading. I thought I would never ever buy a pair of fitness skates because all I needed were these 50mm wheels and a decent grind spot. Now that I'm older and that's not my top priority, I actually took these out with a bunch of bicyclists and did a 15-mile loop without realizing. I almost died from the exertion and felt like I was walking more than skating depending on how hard the road was. So I actually upgraded, and they're a little worn out here, but I upgraded to, loved the K2s, loved their soft boot. So I upgraded to these K2s with 80mm wheels. They're the Fit 80 because again, back in the 90s, 80mm was kind of where it was at, and that was about as big as you can get. In a year and a half, the rivet here in the back has gone bad, so it clicks every time I step. I had to replace all the wheels. I had to replace all the bearings. They were just complete garbage. I didn't realize that the quality's kind of dropped since skates were built in the 90s. Of course, the prices also dropped significantly. Well, I started looking at, I would really like rollerblading to come back. I started looking around to see what else was out there, and I came across the Powerslide. Now, just to give you an idea, size difference, these are the Powerslide Imperials, and they make a bunch of different ones. I was actually very hesitant to buy this because I heard some people complaining that this connection here is pretty weak and they lose a lot of power as they travel from here to there. Now, these K2s are also an aluminum frame, and I'll tell you that these are phenomenally better than what I expected. Now, it wasn't without its bumps. These skates came out of the box with scuffs on them that I've had to contact them on, and within the first 40 minutes I ripped off one of these rear straps. It's completely clean. So I've got a bit of an issue with Inline Warehouse that they're trying to resolve for me because it took the better part of a month to get these skates in the US from them, and I'm just blown away. These are the 110mm wheels, and just kind of give you guys some size perspective here. So that's our old gear we used to run with, and this is our new wheel size. Now this is 110. This will go up to 125mm. These are running with ABEX 7s. This particular skate. What I love, I don't know if you guys can see this one, but this is a super thick, custom moldable liner. Really nice. It's got this ratchet strap. It took me a long time to figure out how to push it in to get it to loosen. If you try to push it in when it's up here, you go nowhere. Super fast. Just the 3 wheels is a little different, but this aluminum frame is also very nice, and they actually put some suspension cushion up back here. So I will get you guys, actually these are my son's. It was his birthday, so he got his first, and I will get you some footage of them actually going down the street. But I'm just blown away with how fast these are, how big the wheel size is, and honestly it's a little difficult to skate with them on these 80mm. So you'll also see I'm going to be upgrading these myself in the near future to these Powerslides. I think I'll probably get a model a little bit above this. I love this cloth boot model, so they've got one for, I think it's like $390 that I'm looking at seriously. But these are the Powerslide Imperials, and they're just a lot of fun, and they will take the full-size wheel, which are supposed to come down significantly in price. Right now they're pretty expensive. I think they're like $150 to get a set of 6. So, well, that's it guys, that's the Powerslide Imperial.